Today is the 15th of March, 2019. And cut straight to the point, yes, I got glasses. I think it's the first time I've shown it in a video on getting glasses. Okay, secondly, didn't think I was going to be doing Road to Release again. This is now the fourth session I've done for it. And yeah, I've re-recorded some parts and various other stuff. I re-recorded the acoustic that wasn't shown. The previous acoustic had bleed. Unfortunately, I didn't show that, but it was exactly the same setup. So, as part of what I need to for the actual course, it wasn't a problem not recording it. I don't know why I always hold this at an angle. I just thought of that. Next, I'm doing percussion. Now, I've gone through various edge shakers, one of which was already recorded in some of the sessions a while ago. But I can't believe I'm doing this. I've come up with a brand new edge shaker, or a brand new percussion. It's this. It's an Apple mouse. I'm going to be using a mouse as a percussion because it has quite a loud, responsive click, and I'm hoping it will give an okay percussion sound. There are people practicing in all of the other rooms, so I might need to re-record this at another point. I might need to take this mouse home, or a mouse. I just need to take a mouse home so that I can get this done. But yeah, I'm going to be trying doing that. It's 2 days later. It's now Sunday the 17th. I don't know. This probably should be a separate video, but I'm sort of just including it on the end because it's still sort of similar things. Basically, the percussion did not work. Recording live percussion didn't work. And so, what I've done instead is I've opted to use MIDI. I've opted to use a MIDI percussion. Gives me a lot more control, a lot more accuracy. It's just a lot better having MIDI percussion than trying to use some form of actual percussion when I don't have any actual percussion. I can show you the track and show you how it's going. Yeah, I'm wearing headphones, so you're not going to be able to hear it. Okay, so as you can see, I know it's very hard to see because it is yellow, or it's white on yellow. That is MIDI percussion. It's the fifth channel behind the old vocals and the left and right guitar, which I didn't actually show last time in terms of the tracks. Effectively, what the tracks are now, as opposed to before, it's got a left and right. Let's see if I can get that a bit higher. Left and right guitar. They were recorded stereo, so that one is using the 10th inputs. That one is using the 9th inputs. They've got the exact same sound settings on them, the exact same channel EQ compressor, silver reverb, and studio delay. One is panned about plus 40 for right, and the left is panned about minus 30. The room mic was an additional one. It's got similar settings, except the reverb is a lot more. As you see, that's 66 to 34, as opposed to this, which is also 66 to 34. Okay, so maybe the reverb is the same, but they are fairly similar. But if you listen to the room microphone, that is very quiet. It's got a lot more reverb to it. So the MIDI percussion, what it's using, I think it is, yeah, an African kit. I went through various different drum kits, and that was the one that sounded the nice shaker-wise. So it's a fairly standard sort of shaker sound as a part of it. And it just sounds a lot nicer than any of the shaker sounds I found. As you can see, all of the edge shaders at the bottom, that's the original one. That was the original percussion, which I didn't film, but it was me using salt inside of an Ultra Ball, like a prop Ultra Ball from Pokemon. It was using that, and I experimented at. It didn't work. The second percussion was the one that was earlier. You would have seen it was 2 days ago. It was earlier. That was the mouse. That did not work. I tried to pitch shift some of it down. Let's see if you can hear that. Oh, I haven't got an output. Let me just set up an output. See, go to no outputs. Go up to outputs. Stereo output. As you can probably hear, put it close to the speakers. It really didn't work as a sound in the slightest. So yeah. Yeah, so I think next should probably flip it around. I think next I'm probably going to record bass again. The other bass tracks didn't work, and I'm having to re-record them again. Finally, the last thing I'll re-record is the vocals. The vocals are somewhat okay, but there is some timing error that is ever so slightly annoying. Yeah, and it's something that I probably want to try and re-record if I can. I'm hoping this track will be released at some point soon. I'm hoping. I need to look into distributing stuff on various services. I think the best one for me as I work on tracks one at a time rather than putting out an album will be using DistroKid rather than CD Baby. You have to pay each for CD Baby, whereas you can pay is a single yearly price for albums and singles, which for me will be a lot better as I'm working on songs. I might get an album out by some point soon. I might put up news saying about album and releasing music and working on stuff. Who knows? But yes, currently it's got... This track was only going to have bass, percussion, vocals, and guitar. It was only going to have a small amount of instruments. I don't even think I was going to add any backing vocals to it, because it just wasn't... It just wouldn't have been... I don't think it would have been right. But anyway, see you soon. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're learning from this. I hope I'm being informative. And I hope I'm also hitting the grades for my course. So, yeah. I'll see you soon.